The Panama Canal stands as a testament to human ingenuity and ambition, a marvel of engineering that has stood the test of time. Carved through the heart of Central America, it connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, creating a vital link that has reshaped maritime navigation. This vital waterway has transformed global trade, shortening shipping routes and facilitating the movement of goods with unprecedented efficiency. Today, the canal handles an immense volume of cargo, including oil, manufactured goods, and agricultural products, making it indispensable to the global economy. It serves as a critical artery for international commerce, impacting economies and consumers worldwide by ensuring the smooth flow of trade. The canal's impact extends far beyond the realm of economics, influencing various aspects of global interaction. It plays a crucial role in global supply chains, ensuring the timely delivery of essential goods, from everyday items to critical resources. Moreover, it has strategic significance, facilitating naval movements and influencing international relations, making it a key player in global security. The Panama Canal stands as a symbol of interconnectedness, highlighting the interdependence of nations in an increasingly globalized world where cooperation is essential. However, the canal's history is not without its controversies, reflecting the complexities of its creation and operation. Its construction was a monumental undertaking, marked by engineering challenges, political maneuvering, and human cost, with many lives lost in the process. From the French attempt in the late 19th century to the eventual completion by the United States in the early 20th century, the Panama Canal has been a focal point of international intrigue and ambition, a testament to perseverance. Today, as the world grapples with shifting geopolitical landscapes and economic uncertainties, the Panama Canal's importance remains paramount, a constant in a changing world. Its continued operation and control are subjects of intense interest and debate, shaping the future of global trade and international relations and ensuring its legacy endures. The dream of a canal across the Isthmus of Panama is centuries old, a vision that has captivated explorers, engineers, and nations alike. Spanish explorers first recognized the strategic importance of this narrow strip of land, seeing it as a potential gateway between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. They envisioned a shortcut that would connect Spain's vast empire in the New World and facilitate trade, reducing the perilous journey around the southern tip of South America. However, the technological challenges of carving a canal through dense jungles and rugged terrain proved daunting, and early attempts were met with failure. In the 19th century, the Industrial Revolution and the rise of global trade reignited interest in the Panama Canal, as new technologies promised to overcome previous obstacles. The French, led by Ferdinand de Lesseps, who had successfully completed the Suez Canal, took on the challenge with great ambition and optimism. They had successfully completed the Suez Canal, connecting the Mediterranean and Red Seas, and hoped to replicate their success in Panama. However, the Panama Canal presented a far more formidable task, with its unpredictable weather, treacherous terrain, and dense tropical environment. Tropical diseases such as malaria and yellow fever, unforgiving terrain, and financial mismanagement plagued the French effort, ultimately leading to its abandonment after years of struggle and loss. The United States, eager to establish its presence on the world stage and secure a strategic waterway, took up the mantle in the early 20th century, determined to succeed where others had failed. Under the leadership of President Theodore Roosevelt, the U.S. negotiated a treaty with Panama, then a province of Colombia, securing the rights to build and control the canal. This agreement granted the U.S. control over the Canal Zone, a strip of land surrounding the canal, and marked the beginning of a new era in the canal's construction. The construction of the Panama Canal by the United States was a colossal undertaking, requiring massive engineering feats, advanced sanitation measures to combat disease, and the labor of thousands of workers from around the world, including many from the Caribbean and Europe. The project faced numerous challenges, including landslides, disease outbreaks, and logistical nightmares, but the American determination and innovative solutions helped to overcome these obstacles. Yet the American determination prevailed, and in 1914, the Panama Canal officially opened, marking a triumph of engineering and a turning point in global trade, forever changing the way goods and people moved between the oceans. The U.S. decision to take control of the Panama Canal stemmed from a confluence of economic and strategic imperatives, driven by the nation's ambitions and global aspirations. The early 20th century witnessed the rise of the United States as a global power, marked by rapid industrialization and urban growth. With a burgeoning industrial economy and a growing navy, the U.S. was poised to assert its influence on the world stage. The Panama Canal, offering a shortcut between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, held immense strategic and commercial value, making it a focal point of American interests. From an economic standpoint, the canal promised to revolutionize American trade, opening new avenues for commerce and connectivity. It dramatically reduced shipping times and transportation costs for goods traveling between the East Coast and Asia, facilitating faster and more efficient trade routes. This newfound efficiency had the potential to boost American exports, enhance access to raw materials, and solidify the nation's position as a global economic powerhouse, driving further industrial growth. Moreover, the canal had profound implications for U.S. national security, providing a strategic advantage in naval operations. It allowed the U.S. Navy to move its fleet more rapidly between the Atlantic and Pacific, enhancing its ability to protect American interests both at home and abroad and ensuring a swift response to potential threats. In an era of rising global tensions, the strategic importance of the canal could not be overstated, as it became a critical asset in the U.S. military strategy. The U.S. takeover of the Panama Canal, while motivated by economic and strategic considerations, also sparked controversy and debate. Critics argued that it amounted to imperial overreach, infringing upon Panama's sovereignty and raising questions about the ethics of American foreign policy. The legacy of the U.S. involvement in the canal's construction and control continues to be a subject of debate and scrutiny, reflecting on the broader implications of American interventionism. The recent U.S. takeover of the Panama Canal in 2025 sent shockwaves through the world of global trade. This move, unexpected by many, signaled a new era of American assertiveness on the international stage. While the economic and strategic rationale behind the decision is clear, its implications for global trade routes and patterns are complex and multifaceted. On the one hand, the takeover could lead to increased efficiency and security for American businesses. With direct control over the canal's operations, the U.S. government could prioritize American shipping interests, potentially reducing transit times and costs. This could provide a competitive advantage to U.S. companies in a globalized marketplace. However, the move also carries the risk of disrupting existing trade flows and alienating key trading partners. Countries reliant on the Panama Canal for their imports and exports, particularly in Latin America and Asia, may view the takeover with suspicion, fearing discriminatory practices or higher tariffs. This could lead to trade disputes, retaliatory measures, and a fragmentation of global supply chains. The impact on specific industries is also likely to be uneven. Industries heavily reliant on the Panama Canal for transporting bulky or time-sensitive goods, such as energy, agriculture, and manufacturing, could face significant adjustments. The potential for increased costs and delays raises concerns about inflation and supply chain disruptions.